You're very right, Susan. Free things come at a high price because when the government nationalizes something, the government has no profit incentive to run things right. We see this not only in Venezuela, but everywhere where the government takes over a private business. We can even see it in, in Europe and even in the U.S. where the government owns things. In Venezuela, it got to the extreme because the government nationalized most things.
Everything.
And since there's no profit incentive, since there's no profit incentive, then things don't get maintenance and we get to this terrible blackout.
Yeah, so when you hear a lot of the 2020 hopefuls and also a lot of the freshman congressmen, that includes Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, of course, and this push towards socialism, so free this, free that, free everything, everybody should have this, this. It comes at a price at some point, and you're seeing it in Venezuela.
And the price is going to be very high for the United States, and the world is also going to pay for it. The U.S. is the largest economy in the world. And some of these candidates, like Kamala Harris, are proposing things like rent control. We're seeing with the Democrats in Oregon who already capped rents. This is a measure that is no Nordic country type of measure, Susan. This is a Venezuela style of socialism. We have seen it with Bernie Sanders, who recently hired an advisor who praised Hugo Chavez as an economic miracle. That is, I feel insulted by that kind of statement, Susan, because I had to escape my country because of that economic miracle that Bernie Sanders supports. And now he wants to do that in America, where I try to escape to.
Right. And wealth, by the way, does not mean that you can't avoid these type of situations. Venezuela was a very, very wealthy country, had the most proven oil reserves in the world at one point. And look at the desperation now.
Like Margaret Thatcher said, no matter how much money there is, socialism eventually fails because you run out of other people's money.
Yes, you
do.
In
Venezuela, we're running out of oil. Right now, there's no fuel in gas stations. And since there's no fuel, there's no way to transport goods. The country is in a complete humanitarian disaster, and we really need help from other countries because we are also unarmed, as you know. We don't have any Second Amendment to defend ourselves.
Right. Free things come at a very high price. That's something I'm taking away from